Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Myself, Anand Arnold, or I'd like to share my story with you. I started bodybuilding at the age of 11 from my home, and my brother he was a state level champion, and my dad he is in the Air Force and he was a footballer. So my background is from sports. My mom also volleyball state champion, and that's why I like sports. And I used to go to the gym with my brother, and one day I asked my dad, and I want to join gym, but he said big no because I was just 13 years old in that time. But I asked my brother, he support me, and after that my dad said okay, but you have to be careful, and I started gym, and I really thanks to my parents because of them I have really good genetics, and after 3 months I got my full packs in the age of 13. I won district level champion in Ludhiana, and after that title motivate me, and I continue my bodybuilding. But after 1 year, when I was 14 years old, I had really bad pain, and I stopped my gymming, and 15 I got one attack, and my family hospitalized me, and the doctor told me to my parents that I had really chronic cancer, but my mom dad didn't tell me about that. One day I saw my mom was crying, and I uh, asked her what happened, and she told me that what doctor said. Doctor said that I had a really chronic cancer, and if they don't operate me in 1 week, I will die. And I told my mom, "Do you believe in Jesus?" She said, "Yes." And then I said, why you're getting worried?" And after that, she said, "Okay," and she signed on surgery paper. And after surgery, I got full paralysis from my arm and lower part, and my life was totally changed. And I used to do physiotherapy for 3 years. And one day, my family friend, she's a doctor, and she told me that there is coming one doctor. His name is Casey. He is coming from America. She said you have to visit him, and maybe he will tell you something good for you. And I said, okay. I went to his office for checkup, but after he checked me out, he said, Anand, you need to continue your life on wheelchair because there is no medicine to heal you. You cannot walk again. And in that time, I was in shock, and I was crying like anything. And my friend, he came to me there in physiotherapy. He said, "What happened?" And I told him everything that what doctor said. And he said, "Don't worry, maybe God have a different plan for you." And I said, "Okay." And I continue my life, but I was very depressed. And after a few months, he pushed me. He said, "You have to come to my gym." I said, "No, how can I go? I'm on wheelchair. I can't go." He said, Don't worry. I will take you on my scooter, and then I will do something."
And after 3 months, I said, okay, but I will go only one time with you and don't ask me again. He said, okay. And I went to this gym on his scooter. And after that, he carried me like a child, and he put me in the gym, and everybody was staring at me, and I feel very ashamed in that time. But when I saw everybody doing exercise, and I was like, oh my God, this is my dream place. And after that, I asked him that, can you please bring me every day here? He said, yes, I love to do this. And then I start bodybuilding again. And in just 3 months, I got my full packs again. And I went to my coach and I told him everything. I have very good physique, but I'm on wheelchair now. What to do? He said, "Don't worry, we will do something." And he introduced me in bodybuilding industry. And but there is one problem in India. There is no one wheelchair bodybuilder. So I used to compete in normal bodybuilders and different able bodybuilders. And I won 13 time Mr. Punjab, 4 time Mr. India, 9 time Mr. North India in that time, and many other titles I won. And but after a few years, I realized that I have no funds for a good diet and traveling for competitions. And I used to do. I start doing some shows, and I have done India's Got Talent, South India's Got Talent, and many other TV shows. And one day I did one show. There was a company owner. He saw me and he liked my performance. He said in front of 20,000 people, he said, Anand Arnold is our new brand ambassador. And after 1 week, he called me and he said, what do you need? What can we do for you? And I told him that I'm a athlete and I need a good diet and I need money to travel. And he said, okay. And he said, we will provide you everything, but only for 2016 Mr. World title. And I said, okay. And I prepared myself and I proved myself in Europe, and I won Mr. World title. And again, I got some little bit famous guy, and I got many calls for ads. And one day I had call from commercial film, and they want me, and I did a very good job in that film. That movie name is Supreme Khiladi, and I did very well job in that movie. And after that, I was like a fitness icon in India, and I was selected in 2018 for Mr. Olympia Pro Show, and I won Best Poser of the Year in 2018, and I got second place there. I was the only one who was representing India in America. And after that, I started working there as a motivational speaker, and I represent my country, and I travel Las Vegas to New York, New York to Tennessee, Tennessee to Denver, Denver to California. I travel a lot, and I did very good job, and I feel proud. And in 2019, I won again Best Poser of the Year in 2000 in Arnold Classic. And 2019 in Canada, I won again. And after that, many directors, producers called me and they want to make a commercial film on me. So, guys, this is my journey, and thank you so much for listening me.